Welcome everybody to you, me, and the big screen. This is our first ever video podcast. I didn't even do a video podcast last year for the football one. We'll be doing some this year. We're trialing it. So today we are having our very own Shrek Off. Me and Mario agreed that this episode would be about Shrek, and we decided to talk about the movie and then do some amazing impressions of some of their characters. We're going to start actually with an impression. Me and Mario do a little one for you to get you warmed up. So yeah, we're going to start with an impression, just a quick one to get you warmed up, a little duo one, and then we'll talk about the movie. And then after we've talked about the movie, we're going to end with some impressions, the Shrek Off, and you guys and girls that will listen to the podcast could decide who you think does the better impressions of characters from Shrek. We're awful, so it won't be a case of who's the best. It'll be a case of who's the less worse.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. A writer and I can't even get the words right, but yeah. So, me and Mario are going to start. It's just a little mini clip of the Lord Farquaad and Gingerbread Man one. I think I'm first, aren't I? Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm first, aren't I? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No pressure, Mario. Let's rock their world. Okay. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. The one who lives on Drury Lane.
See, I mean, how good was that? Round of applause. That was pretty good. I mean, we were pretty good there. Pat on the back. We were pretty good there, Mario.
That was...
What a start.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that.
How good. I mean, if you had your eyes closed there, you would literally think you was watching Shrek, I feel. We did that so good. I sounded just like a gingerbread man, and you looked just like Lord Farquaad, so I think that was perfect.
That's not out of order.
Perfect start. What are your general impressions from the Shrek franchise?
I mean, just absolutely freaking amazing. Like, the second one's so good.
Yeah, actually, me and Caitlin were talking about this earlier. Me and my wife, sorry, for those who don't know, Caitlin's my wife. We actually were talking about this earlier, and I think the first one is the best, but the second one is so good. And normally when they do like sequels or a series, they're not always the second one's better than the first one. But I agree with you. So carry on. The second one is phenomenal.
So yeah, I haven't actually watched it in a while, to be honest. But yeah, I just love the style of the second one. Obviously, that's the one where they change into like a stallion and like a handsome man, right? That's the second one.
I wasn't going to say. I was going to say I'm a stallion, baby, but I'm not doing that as one of my impressions. Maybe you are. I'm not doing that.
Oh no, I'm not doing that either.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that one. So yeah, I'm not actually doing that one. But yeah, that was actually the one. I quite like that whole thing. Like for me, Shrek is so good because it's a good film for kids. It's a good film for families. There's so many jokes that sort of go over the kids' heads. Shouldn't do that. I draw attention to my bald spot. And there's so many films that go over the kids' heads, but they're actually like adult-style jokes and that, which are quite good as well. Like the thing in the first film when they first make it to Duloc and Shrek and thing, and they watch that song, and they're like, "Wipe your," and then they're dancing and they bend over and they're "Wipe your face," like
that was good.
Like that and stuff. Yeah, so I really like it. I love the interaction between Shrek and Donkey. Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy do such a good job. But other than like the obviously we were talking about main characters and stuff in films and shows, but like what about the smaller characters, some of the side characters? Who did you quite like that was in the not a main character maybe in the first movie or came into it in a later movie, but who do you really like that's in the series?
Gingy, of course.
Gingerbread Man, yeah, he's amazing.
Yes, Gingy.
I love the fact that they gave him a nickname of Gingy as well. Like, it's just a shortened version of Gingerbread Man, but I love the fact that they gave him Gingy as an actual like name.
Oh, he's
that was
amazing.
really good. Yeah, I love Gingerbread Man. I love the Three Little Pigs. Their little German, I think it's German accent. If the Three Little Pigs, yeah, the Three Little Piggies, yeah.
Is that one of your impressions?
Yeah. That's not one of my impressions. No, it's really bad though. But no, yeah, I love the Three Little Pigs. I love the fact that there's so many different like accents in it. Obviously, Antonio Banderas plays Puss in Boots, and so obviously he's got a Spanish accent. The Three Little Pigs have got like a German accent. So I like the fact that there's a different one. Mike Myers obviously has a Scottish accent as Shrek. So I love the fact that there's all these different accents in the film, but it doesn't detract from the characters. It doesn't matter that they're not all speaking like, you know, one accent, one region, one language, one country. I quite like the fact that they're different accents and different characters, and it's really, really good the way they interact.
Yeah.
But I try now. All I can think of now is I'm a stallion, baby, because you mentioned that. So
don't care.
I don't care. Yeah, I love the interaction between them two.
That was good.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you thought that was good.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, what you think the second one's good? I actually quite like the second one with the Prince Charming and the fairy godmother. Like,
Godmother, yeah.
yeah, I love that. I was quite surprised because obviously Julie
Stop.
Andrews. That was me and my little fairy godmother one.
Got
Julie
ya.
Andrews obviously is very well known for being in musicals for many years and stuff, and it's quite surprising that she played the Queen as opposed to playing the fairy godmother, who has a lot of like musical and whimsical moments and stuff. Like that's me dancing with the fairy godmother, by the way. Prince Charming. Yeah. So who's your favourite villain then? Who's your favourite villain through this series?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin. Was he the? Oh, was he the smallest villain? No, Lord Farquaad's got to be the smallest villain, surely. Oh, do you know
I
what?
don't know.
If anyone knows now, I want to know the answer to that. I might Google it. I have to know the answer.
Yeah.
Who is shorter,
Who
Rumpelstiltskin
is shorter?
or Lord Farquaad? Yeah, I just thought about that. They're both so small. I actually want to know who's shorter. My favourite bad guy is the Fairy Godmother, just because I think that Jennifer Saunders is fantastic as Fairy Godmother.
That's another good one.
Yeah, and I just think it was quite good as well. It was like a little twisty, like where she's the fairy godmother who's meant to be the good guy in most like princess and fantasy stories, and she was quite a bad guy. So I quite liked her as the bad guy. I'm not going to lie. Also, want to point out we've not spoke about Stranger Things now, but doesn't she look like Dustin? Just saying. Even though
Literally everyone else I've ever met has never said that. So where have you got that information from?
You look like Dustin. You look like Dustin. You do. I love Dustin. He's great. You're cool. You're famous. You also look a bit like Lord Farquaad, but yeah. So yeah, I think it's time to get on to some impressions. It's time for the Shrek Off.
Oh, you know what? This is going to be good. It's going to be good.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Oh,
no.
We didn't actually. We did rock paper scissors the other day to decide who would do Lord Farquaad and who would do Gingy, but it's only like a couple of lines. So it didn't really make a difference. But I feel that you won the rock paper scissors. I lost. I'll admit it. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Okay, I'll go first then. And I can't actually remember the exact wording of this, so I might get it slightly wrong. My first one is Shrek. So I live in Scotland, married to a Scottish wife. And a lot of Scottish accents around me every day, the majority of them. And my family, or her family, are all Scottish accent-speaking people. So this is going to come off really bad because of the fact that I live here and should maybe have a handle on the angle of the accent, but I don't. So my first one is Shrek. And again, I can't remember the actual wording of this, but this is my terrible Scottish accent. Donkey, if that was me, you'd be dead. I mean, it's better than Mel Gibson, but it's still absolutely. So
that was great.
That one, hang on.
Yeah, that was great.
For those of you that didn't think it was bad, I'll do it again. Donkey, if that was me, you'd be dead. Yeah, I'm proud of that one. Come on then, Lord Farquaad. Take it away. Give us your first one.
Okay.
Come on then.
My first one is also Shrek.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Magnificent.
Let's go, magnificent. Let's get this Shrek off.
To be honest, I don't think he was. What are you doing in my swamp?
Oh dear God. That was. I would say that was equally as bad as mine. I was hoping that you'd actually be decent at this, but that was equally as bad as mine. See, the reason I wanted to do this as the first video podcast is just because I wanted to see her face when she does it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to keep it as neutral as possible to not embarrass myself, but
I just think that's
kind of difficult.
A one. I actually had. It was either between that one or the donkey one, from which one I was doing from Shrek. So yeah, my next one is from the Three Little Pigs. And again, apologies if I get the words slightly wrong. But my one is from the Three Little Pigs, so I have to get into my German accent now. All right, here's what I got. My second one. He hoofed and he poofed and he signed the eviction notice. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I don't even know what accent that was. That was a bit like Indian, cross German, cross maybe Swedish. I honestly have no idea. Okay, I think that your second one is definitely going to be better than that because I can't.
My second one is Butterpants.
Okay. Take it away. Butterpants.
Okay. I don't want my face to look ridiculous right now. It's okay.
It always does. Sorry. Carry on.
I'm trying to keep it fine.
Fine, you got this.
Do the roar.
Please do that again. Please do that again. Do it. Do it again.
Give us. Okay.
I can't lie. I can't lie. It was hilarious. Do it again.
Do the roar.
And that's the end of the podcast. It's just going to be us laughing now. Oh, that was brilliant. Do the roar. That was brilliant. Oh, I love that. Oh, absolutely love that. Okay. So my last one then is from Puss in Boots. And what I just said is actually part of the thing. So here we go. This is my Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots. You're going to love this. Not. Ready?
So
Pray
excited.
for mercy from Puss in Boots.
That's actually good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was probably the best out of the three. I wouldn't say it was good. It was the best one. I tried to end strong. I don't think it'll ever beat. Do the raw. But I feel that was my best attempt. So
Do the roar. Yeah.
you mentioned a different one. Not just do that.
No, I don't. So I was deciding between Donkey or another Shrek one. So I think I'm going to go with Donkey. Because
Okay.
I've got a Donkey one. This is going to be absolutely awful, but it's okay.
It's okay. I believe in you.
Okay. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
Oh my god. I'm not going to comment on the accent, but
It's
I
okay.
absolutely love that phrase when they just walk into the swamp and he's like, "That's a nice boulder." We're definitely sticking to audio podcasts after this. This is, yeah.
That's a great idea.
Okay, composed. Let's do it from High School Musical. Right, I'm composed. I'm not. I've got tears in my eyes. I'm still laughing at your raw thing. That was absolutely mad. I don't think I've got any more. Oh, do you know what? I didn't have this written down, but this is a great one as well. You might have seen a housefly, you might have seen a superfly, but you ain't never seen a donkey fly. Love when he says that.
That line, yeah.
Love when he says that.
That's a great line.
Yeah, I think your best one was definitely the raw one, just because it's absolutely that was absolutely fantastic. Short, sweet, to the point,
Appreciate that.
banging. It's almost as good as the Shrek films. I'm not going to lie.
Wow.
Yeah,
Must have been good.
So I think that we made an absolute tit of ourselves there, Mara.
Absolutely.
That was the You, Me, and the Big Screen Shrek Off. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll talk a little bit more about the film before we finish. So one thing that I like is at the end of the Shrek films, and I can't remember Shrek. Is it Shrek Ever After, the fourth one? Shrek Ever After?
Yeah, something like that.
I can't remember the end of them ones because I've not seen them one for a while. I've seen the first and second one over and over and over again, but I think I've only seen 3 and 4, and like the little spin-off bits like this one and this one, the Puss in Boots, but I've only seen them like occasionally once or twice. So I've not seen them for a long time. So I can't remember the end of all of them. But I like the fact that they do like a musical number at the end of the films. I always like that, especially the first one. And then I show her face. I never believe
love
that. Absolutely love when Donkey's like just rocking out on the microphone. Not a doubt in my mind. Yeah, I quite like it. I've got a question for you though. So obviously the spell that's on Fiona, the curse, whatever it is, says that when she gets her true love kiss, it will show true love's form. So because obviously Shrek kissed her, she's in love with Shrek. She stayed as an ogre, true love's form, blah, 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 whatever that's meant to mean. I'm not a poet. Question. If she had have kissed Lord Farquaad and fallen in love with him, would she have turned into, or would she have stayed as a human?
Yes.
Do you think she would? Explain your reasoning.
Well, who would love that little man? I didn't mean that to come out as rude as it did, but... It was a bit rude.
I muted my mic there because I had a bit of a snort come out there when I laughed. That was just so funny. Who else would love the little man? That was absolutely brilliant.
I didn't mean for it to come out that rude, but I'm just saying...
No, I know what you mean because he's
How
yeah, he's a little
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, not because he's short. I get that. But yeah, no, that was just funny. I had a bit of a snort come out then, so I had to mute my mic. So I hope no one heard me snorting there on camera. I absolutely just was not expecting that, and it just made me laugh. So you think she would have stayed as a human then if
Yeah.
She really fell in love with humans. So she thinks because she was in love with an ogre, she kept the ogre form.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I doubt she would have loved the, little man.
So mean, but probably true. My dog trying to jump up at me there. Stay down. This is Yumi in the big screen, not Yumi and the puppy dog. So we've it's going to be a short episode today. It's our first video podcast, so we just wanted to do a little Shrek off, have a bit of fun. It should be available on audio too, possibly. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll work it out, maybe. So our next podcast, me and Mara have compiled a list of our top 10, and it's a combined list, sort of 5 each or thereabouts. And it's our list of favourite animals/creatures. So like mythical creatures or just animals from a particular film or TV show, etc. And we've got a few honorable mentions in there as well, but it's our top 10 basically. Yeah. I did decide to remove robots from it because otherwise mine would have just been like Transformers, C-3PO, R2-D2, or just had like all robots. So we did decide to remove robots. We might do a robot one in the future, maybe Sunny from iRobot, and who knows? But we might add that too. So it might be like a robot ones in the future. Who knows? Maybe the Iron Giant or the robots from Real Steel, who cares? There's so many robots I can think of, and we're going to sit down and talk about that. And we're just going to do our top 10. Now, it's just our top 10. It's not a top 10. It's not the best selling merchandise top 10. It's not the happiest or the best character top 10. It's just our personal top 10. And to be fair, it's not really in a top 10 order. It's just 10 of the characters. We just put them in the order anyway, just for the show. But that's coming next. So I really hope you enjoy the Shrek Off. I absolutely love the Shrek Off. And Maria's
amazing. Splendid.
Splendid middle, super thing. We might do something like this in future. Just, again, it's a short podcast than what we normally have. The first two are around about half an hour, but it's just a bit of fun. We thought we'd do the Shrek Off. And I said to Maria, when Maria said to me, waffles and pancakes, I was like, we've got to have Shrek. And then I thought, imagine if we could. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Just imagine if we could just do a whole episode where we just basically do like impressions from Shrek characters. So, I like onions. That's terrible Scottish accent. Like I said, I think that sounded more just like me than me. Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to just like sit here talk about Shrek for a little bit, but then just mostly do impressions from the film. Because who doesn't? Now, some people might not be as mad as me. I do this on a daily basis. I'm spitting out Shrek like lines all the time, but who doesn't speak like Shrek lines all the time, basically from the Shrek movies? So yeah, I absolutely love it. I know Mara loves it, and she didn't really have a choice because my sister loves it, and so she probably put it on a billion times. But
oh yeah,
I quite enjoyed the Shrek Off. It was different. We're not really talking about movies and TV shows. We're just acting them out. So maybe that's something we can do in future. Just like have episodes like this every now and then where we just act out and say out our favourite lines from the movies. So yeah, we could even do a Disney one. There's so many Disney films, Disney quotes. We could just do like
that would actually be kind of great.
Yes. So if you guys and girls want that, you want our favourite Disney quotes from a movie, we can have a Disney quote off. That might be something we could do in the future. That'd be quite cool. We'll do that coming up. Anyway, any more words from you, Maria, other than roar? Roar.
Do the roar.
Do the roar. Yeah. Any words from you on the Shrek Off?
No, not really. But that was fun.
This is fun. It's been an experience. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Unfortunately, you've got to look at my face and my bald spot. But I hope you enjoyed meeting Dustin Henderson, everyone. Nice to meet you, Dustin. Thanks for coming on for the Shrek Off. But she's not happy.
Don't look like Dustin, but it's okay.
You look like Dustin.
Okay.
I can see a female Dustin. Obviously, I'm not being rude. A female Dustin, but yeah, Dustin.
What's a female Dustin look like?
You. So yeah, sorry you've had to put up with my face and my hairline.
Sorry too.
And Mari's just rudeness, but I really enjoyed that. Absolutely wet myself. Super excited to do it. So yeah, that's it. No more biffering on. We're gonna go. But yeah, bye from me. I'll see you in the next one. Talk about animals and creatures.
Yes, and bye.
We can't end it on bye. We have to end it on something else. Do it, Mario.
Do the roar.